Let's tap into our power from within so that you don't need a video like mine to feel encouraged to accomplish your goals. In this video, I really just wanted to connect with you guys. So I'm not sure if anybody else has been thinking about this a lot recently, but 2023, that's coming up in 2 weeks' time. And I was reflecting back on all the things that I've done in the past year, the things that I still wanted to accomplish in the remaining 2 weeks, and the stuff that I wanted to do coming into 2023. Actually, before I thought about all of that stuff, I was actually thinking about all the stuff that I didn't want to do going into 2023. And as that list was growing longer and longer, I had to really check myself there, because I believe that it's totally okay to make mistakes, because in the times that I've made mistakes in the past, that's where I've learned and grew the most from. But the thing is, I don't want to start the year off with reinforcing like a negative feedback loop. If I were to do something in the don't do, oh, you shouldn't do this category, it would harbor a little bit of guilt. Even though I have that belief that it's okay to make mistakes, you know, there still would be like a little bit of guilt. So that's not the type of negative energy that I want to go into 2023 with. So I had to pause myself there and flip it back. So instead, I thought about what type of energy did I actually want to bring into 2023? And that's going to be my question for you guys for this video. What type of energy is it that you guys want to bring into 2023? Or what is it that you intend to do in 2023? Because I think intention is everything. Intention is what takes the subconscious into the conscious. And when you apply action with intention, that's what's going to take what you envision into reality. So what is it that you guys actually want to make a reality in 2023? So my intention in making these videos is really just to connect with you guys on a deeper level. I want to encourage you guys to get to know yourselves a lot better, to encourage you guys to be able to express your own thoughts and feelings, your own opinions, become your most authentic self, your own wants and needs, and be able to communicate that as well. Because I think that a lot of people, when they don't know what their own opinions are, they tend to take other people's opinions as their own. And I want to see everybody live their best life, a life that is true of your own, not based on what someone else expects of you or how someone else wants you to live your life. I want you guys to live your own truth. And I see just so much potential in everybody. I see so much potential in you guys. And I want you guys to understand all the potential energy that you have within you already. It's not just coffee that gets you up in the morning. You know, you're up before you even have that first cup of coffee. There's so much energy within you that's intrinsically motivated. And even if you don't have the motivation to accomplish your remaining 2022 goals yourself, I'm still so proud of you that you're able to open up a video like this to find the motivation to kick ass the rest of your 2022 goals, even if you can't find that within yourself. You're already taking that first step to accomplish whatever it is that you want to do, even though you have to find it externally. And I'm so proud of you for that. But in 2023, let's tap into our power from within so that you don't need a video like mine to feel encouraged to accomplish your goals. And instead, something like this will just be supplementary for you. I want you guys to be able to find that within yourselves and know that that power is always within you. You don't need anything else. You don't need anything else. I'm going to say that again. You don't need anything else. It's all just within you. Want to be happy in 2023? Happiness, that already exists within you. And so does all the other emotions. It's really what you choose to feel. You can choose any emotion. You can tap into it at any point in time. Have you guys ever felt at one point in time you're a bit down, but for some reason you're able to just let out a chuckle just from a random thought, or feel a completely different emotion from what you were feeling, and you're like, oh, where did that even come from? I was supposed to be sad. That already exists within you. You don't have to have something externally trigger that feeling. It already exists. And you just knowing that, the more you believe it, you can tap into it at any time. So if you want to choose happiness, choose happiness. It's a binary choice. Do you want to be happy or do you not want to be happy? Choose happiness. because you're gonna be so much happier. What naturally happens when we focus on what it is that we want is that you're so focused on what it is that you want that you have no time to focus, or your awareness is not directed towards what you don't want, and you're just going to end up accomplishing things in the direction that you do want, which is also why I didn't want to focus so much on the what you shouldn't do in 2023. But then again, if you really have no idea what you want to do in 2023, then it might be a good idea to start with what you don't want if you actually know what you don't want, because then you can just take what's opposite of that and be like, okay, I'm going to flip that back now. I don't want this. So what's the opposite of that? I'm going to want that instead. And then just focus your energy on what you do want after getting the opposite from that. Make sense? Okay, I think it's time for a bit of a tea break here. So I've got some apple chamomile tea here. It's a bit warm. Could do a little bit more hot water in here. Still very good though. Okay, and I've got another question for you guys. So, what does living life to the fullest mean to you? I was pondering on that a while this morning, just because I talk about it all the time. Like, I'm here to just live life to the fullest, but to me, what that means is to connect in each moment deeper than the previous moment. And when I think of connection, I think of it beyond just connection with people, connection to self, but also things like just connecting all that we have acquired in terms of knowledge and experiences. And instead of just disassociating from each experience, I want to actually take on what I learned, take on what I experienced, take on my interactions with other people, and build upon all that knowledge and experiences that I've acquired previously. I want to be able to feel more and more deeply with each moment, because that just means my heart is growing. I'm able to tolerate and carry these emotions with me. I'm becoming more emotionally available. That's how I see it. I want to be able to be more fearless to new experiences and overcome things that I'm afraid of, and expand myself to an even larger comfort zone. I want to be able to connect with people so deeply that I'm not afraid to have vulnerable discussions. I'm not afraid to express my thoughts and feelings, because I know at the end of the day, I am expressing myself authentically. I'm being me. I'm living my own truth. So what does living life to the fullest mean to you? I think it's a really nice question to ponder about. It's quite an existential question, but we love existential questions in this channel. If you really want to get to know yourself, ask yourself questions. And if you don't know what type of questions to ask yourself, that's what you have me for. I love to ask you guys questions. And I can't give you your answers to these questions. I can only give you my own answers to it, but that's my truth. But what I want to encourage you to do is take these seeds, these questions, and cultivate your own truth. So just from this one video alone, the questions that you can ponder upon are one being, what type of energy do you want to bring into 2023? The other one being, what do you intend to do in 2023? And I think the most important one is, do you want to be happy? And just treat it as a yes or no question. Yes. And then the last question is, what does living life to the fullest mean to you? So take these seeds and let's live life to the fullest. And I just also wanted to end this video in giving a big thank you. I know in my last video I mentioned how I was feeling a bit off. A few of you guys actually checked in on me, so I really appreciate that. And also the comments with you guys also being so open, mentioning that you're going through the same thing as well. I think it really helps to see that we're not alone in this. It helped for me personally, so I'm sure other people that sees comments like this really appreciates it as well. So thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Bye.